Leading Ladies Business Institute presents the 3-day virtual business workshop with a powerful theme titled Elevate, Elevate, Elevate. Learn unbeatable principles for business growth in these uncertain times. Are you a businesswoman? Well then, prepare to thrive in your life and businesses. Featuring Dr. Arifalo, Dean LLBI, Isoa Okochi, CEO LLBI, CEO No Leftovers, CEO Ace Tech Startup, CEO Me2 Weavers, Partner Longridge, CEO Carios Trees. Register now at our website on your screen. The date is the 24th to 26th of July, time 7 to 9 p.m. daily. Get ready to elevate. The Leading Ladies Business Institute presents the 3-day virtual business workshop with a powerful theme titled Elevate, Elevate, Elevate. Learn unbeatable principles for business growth in these uncertain times. Are you a businesswoman? Well then, prepare to thrive in your life and businesses. Featuring Dr. Arifalo, Dean LLBI, Isoa Okochi, CEO LLBI, CEO No Leftovers, CEO Ace Tech Startup, CEO Me2 Weavers, Partner Longridge, CEO Carios Trees. Register now at our website on your screen. The date is the 24th to 26th of July, time 7 to 9 p.m. daily. Get ready to elevate.
Research on SMEs reveal that 50% of SMEs do not go past the 5-year mark, and of the remaining 50%, a large percentage remains small and are hardly handed over to the next generation. This is due to the lack of quality or adequate business, financial, and leadership education. This lack of knowledge is the foremost cause for failed businesses in Africa. At the LLBI, we have a vision to empower the 21st century woman economically. We equip, train, and empower her with adequate knowledge on how to start, operate, and grow a sustainable business venture. The Basic Leadership and Entrepreneurship course is the flagship course of the Leading Ladies Business Institute. On this course, participants will learn the fundamental skills required to establish sustainable business ventures. The BLEC runs for 12 intensive weeks with a focus on transforming women into business leaders. LLBR makes the BLEC even more accessible by making available payments will allow you to enjoy work without breaking a bank or a sweat. Refuse to allow any excuses hold you down. Begin your journey to exploit in business, finance, and leadership today. Enroll for the Basic Leadership and Entrepreneurship course. Research on SMEs reveal that 50% of SMEs do not go past the 5-year mark, and of the remaining 50%, a large percentage remains small and are hardly handed over to the next generation. This is due to the lack of quality or adequate business, financial, and leadership education. This lack of knowledge is the foremost cause for failed businesses in Africa. At the LLBI, we have a vision to empower the 21st century woman economically. We equip, train, and empower her with adequate knowledge on how to start, operate, and grow a sustainable business venture. The Basic Leadership and Entrepreneurship course is the flagship course of the Leading Ladies Business Institute. On this course, participants will learn the fundamental skills required to establish sustainable business ventures. Runs for 12 intensive weeks with a focus on transforming women into business leaders. LLBR makes the BLEC even more accessible by making available flexi payment plans that will allow you to enjoy world-class business education without breaking a bank or a sweat. Refuse to allow any excuses hold you down. Begin your journey to exploits in business, finance, and leadership today. Enroll for the Basic Leadership and Entrepreneurship course. Research on SMEs reveal that 50% of SMEs do not go past the 5-year mark, and of the remaining 50%, a large percentage remain small and are hardly handed over to the next generation. This is due to the lack of quality or adequate business, financial, and leadership education. This lack of knowledge is the foremost cause for failed businesses in Africa. At the LLBI, we have a vision to empower the 21st century woman economically. We equip, train, and empower her with adequate knowledge on how to start, operate, and grow a sustainable business venture. The Basic Leadership and Entrepreneurship course is the flagship course of the Leading Ladies Business Institute. On this course, participants will learn the fundamental skills required to establish sustainable business ventures. The Black runs for 12 intensive weeks with a focus on transforming women into business leaders. LLBR makes the Black even more accessible by making available flexi payment plans that will allow you to enjoy world-class business education without breaking a back or a sweat. Refuse to allow any excuses hold you down. Begin your journey to exploits in business, finance, and leadership today. Enroll in the Basic Leadership and Entrepreneurship course. Research on SMEs reveal that 50% of SMEs do not go past the 5-year mark, and of the remaining 50%, a large percentage remain small and are hardly handed over to the next generation. This is due to the lack of quality or adequate business, financial, and leadership education. This lack of knowledge is the foremost cause for failed businesses in Africa. At the LLBI, we have a vision to empower the 21st century woman economically. We equip, train, and empower her with adequate knowledge on how to start, operate, and grow a sustainable business venture. The Basic Leadership and Entrepreneurship course is the flagship course of the Leading Ladies Business Institute. On this course, participants will learn the fundamental skills required to establish sustainable business ventures. The Black runs for 12 intensive weeks with a focus on transforming women into business leaders. LLBR makes the Black even more accessible by making available flexi payment plans that will allow you to enjoy world-class business education without breaking a back or a sweat. Refuse to allow any excuses hold you down. Begin your journey to exploits in business, finance, and leadership today. Enroll for the Basic Leadership and Entrepreneurship course. Being an entrepreneur often means you need continued support and education to grow your business and tackle the toughest of challenges it might bring. Do you often get discouraged by the challenges your business faces from time to time? Do you need answers to the pressing issues, or you simply need a guide to help you through the next steps you take in your business? LLBI presents to you the Business Clinic. At the Business Clinic, we tackle issues that face the modern entrepreneur and recommend practical answers you can apply to take your business from the stock zone to the free zone. Why struggle with your business all by yourself? Join Iswa every Wednesday at 10 a.m. at the Business Clinic as she diagnoses your business and proffers practical solutions for your business growth. Real issues, real solutions. Grab the free ticket. Come on board. Let's take your business to the next level. Often means you need continued support and education to grow your business and tackle the toughest of challenges in life. Get discouraged by the challenges your business faces from time to time? Do you need answers to the pressing issues, or you simply need a guide to help you through the next steps you take in your business? LLBI presents to you the Business Clinic. At the Business Clinic, we tackle issues that face the modern entrepreneur and recommend practical ideas you can apply to your business from the structure to the freezer. Why struggle with your business all by yourself? Join Iswa every Wednesday at 10 a.m. at the Business Clinic as she diagnoses your business and offers practical solutions for your business growth. Real issues, real solutions. Grab the free ticket. Come on board. Let's take your business to the next level. Hi. There's a time in a woman's life where you feel that you have reached rock bottom, especially for women, probably women in career women, mompreneurs, and you feel that your business is doing so well, but you haven't actually checked your personal life. That was the same experience I had 2 years ago, right before I started Leading Ladies Business Institute. I felt I had reached rock bottom. I shut down my business, paid off all my staff, and I was saddled with my 5 months pregnancy, and I just felt everything had just, gone off the radar for me. And I shut myself, shut up the entire world. I'm grateful today because that's why it's also very advisable for people to have very good friends. So I had a friend, her name is Emeka, who called me up and asked me what I was doing with myself and invited me for one of the classes at Leading Ladies Business Institute. And when I got there, I was very fortunate to meet up with people, Pastor Dr. Alifalo, and it was a life-changing experience for me. I realized that for a woman, even when we reach rock bottom and you feel there's so much not going on for you, you really have to check within yourself. So it's more of a life transformation. It's a personal growth thing. Leading Ladies Business Institute is the best place for any aspiring mom, career mom, mompreneur, or woman or lady who really wants to transform their life. I'll say this too, especially, I'm going to narrow this to especially mompreneurs or career moms that feel that, regardless of all the courses you've attended, the institutes you've attended, the webinars, the seminars, or the network of people you have, you really sometimes need to retreat within yourself and ask yourself a lot of questions. Most of those interesting life questions, very profound, interesting life questions, I got them from LOVI, because when I got there, the faculty, they're so amazing. They really made me re-navigate my perception about life. It's not all about having a business empire or career and all of that. It's not all about, it's a 360-degree affair. If your mind is not in the right place, if you do not question what your purpose is, you could just work and work and work and realize nothing at the end of the day. So many interesting questions like, what's your purpose? What's your major definite purpose? What's that one thing that makes you stand out? What makes you you? How do you hope to fulfill your purpose? How do you go about getting the right network of people, utilizing the right people around you to fulfill your purpose? The right place to be is Leading Ladies Business Institute.
Hello, good evening, everybody. Wow. Welcome. Yay! Wow, it's been a long time coming and we are finally here. Wow, welcome to Elevate 2020. Good evening, everyone. My name is Ifemade Ashaye and I am so excited to welcome you to Elevate 2020. Amazing. It's so good to have you here. Good evening, Oluwakemi. Good evening, Tricia. Good evening, every single person on this. I can't mention everybody's names because we have so many on this platform tonight. Good evening, Linda. Good evening, Marvel. I see you. Thank you all. Thank you so much for joining in. Thank you so much for registering to join Elevate Workshop 2020. And amazing speakers have been lined up that are going to speak to us throughout the duration of this conference, and it's going to be mind-blowing. It's going to be amazing. I will just advise you to sit tight, get your pen, get your journal, and be ready to, move to the next level. We have put so much into this. Our speakers are ready. For back to back is going to be amazing. Thank you once again for registering your time, your data, and everything that you have sacrificed to be here today. I want to assure you that it is going to be worth every single effort that you have put into attending this conference. So the Elevate conference has been put together by the Leading Ladies Business Institute. The Leading Ladies Business Institute is an expression of the Leading Ladies Foundation, and we are your one-stop institute for all your entrepreneurial needs. As women, there are so many things that will naturally constrain us, right? But Leading Ladies Business Institute is here to make you understand that as a woman, you also have so much value to offer, right? And we don't want to just stop at owning small businesses. We are here to raise women to live wholesome lives, across business, finance, family. We are here to, we exist to raise women. We exist to help women go over and beyond what they have perceived as their natural limitations. And if you've gone through any of our courses, any of our programs, you will agree with me that it is usually a life-transforming experience, right? So the Leading Ladies Business Institute exists to give you that life-transforming experience that will take you from, from 0 to 100, right? So welcome once again to the Elevate Conference 2020. Tonight we're going to be having 2 major speakers, and they are ready for you. So make sure that you have your data, you have a quiet environment, you have your journal and your pen, and you're ready to take in as much knowledge, as much information as you can tonight. So my job here is to moderate and to ensure that you have a very, very smooth and amazing ride tonight. I would like to say, before I bring up our first speaker for tonight, that the Leading Ladies Business Institute and the Leading Ladies Foundation has been able to empower thousands of women through our various courses and trainings. And you're going to be hearing from a few of the women that have gone through the Leading Ladies Business Institute as well, to inspire you, to make you know that no matter the level of success that you're currently experiencing in your life, there is so much more. And the Leading Ladies Business Institute is that one institute that will give you, the platform, the leverage, the network, the connection that you need to make that upgrade in your life. So sit back, relax, as I introduce our first speaker for tonight.
Isowa Okojie is the CEO of the Leading Ladies Business Institute. She's a leadership coach and a business developer, and she has empowered over 9,000 women through LLBI since 2016. She is a chief mentor to Sisters Connect Network, the co-founder of the I Lead Youth Initiative, which is a platform for children and teens, and is also the founder of the Millionaires Cafe, an exclusive book club. Isowa Okojie is passionate about personal development and business growth, and is committed to building African businesses for global recognition. Join Isowa Okojie at the Elevate Conference this weekend. Isowa Okojie is the CEO of the Leading Ladies Business Institute. She's a leadership coach and a business developer, and she has empowered over 9,000 women through LLBI since 2016. She is a chief mentor for the Sisters Connect Network, the co-founder of the I Lead Youth Initiative, which is a platform for children and teens, and is also the founder of the Millionaires Cafe, an exclusive book club. Isoa Okogie is passionate about personal development and business growth and is committed to building African businesses for global recognition. Join Isoa Okogie at the Elevate conference this weekend. Isoa Okogie is the CEO of the Leading Lady Movement LLBI since 2016, which is a platform for children, founder of the Millionaires Cafe and exclusive book club. Isoa Okogie is business growth and is committed to building African businesses for global recognition. Join Isoa Okogie at the Elevate. Isoa Okogie is the CEO of the Leading Ladies Business Institute. She's a leadership coach and a business developer, and she has empowered over 9,000 women in LOBI since 2016. She is a chief mentor, Sisters Connect, the co-founder of the I Lead Youth Initiative, which is a platform for children and is also the founder of the exclusive book club. Isoa Okogie is passionate about personal development and business growth and is committed to building African businesses for global recognition. Join Isoa Okogie at the Elevate conference this weekend. Isoa Okogie is the CEO of the Leading Ladies Business Institute. She's a leadership coach and a business developer, and she has empowered over 9,000 women through LLBI since 2016. She is a chief mentor for the Sisters Connect Network, the co-founder of the I Lead Youth Initiative, which is a platform for children and teens, and is also the founder of the Millionaires Cafe and exclusive book club. Isoa Okogie is passionate about personal development and business growth, and is committed to building African businesses for global recognition. Join Isoa Okogie at the Elevate conference this weekend.
Are you guys ready?
She should stop repeating the montage.
Huh?
Yeah. She's ready.
Good evening, everyone. Can you hear me? Please let me know if you can hear me. Good evening, everyone. Let me know if you can hear me, please. Oh, great. Fantastic. Thank you. It's great to be here. Hello, everyone. Good evening. I'm so excited to be here with you all today at the Elevate Conference. You're welcome on board. It's great to see you all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So many great comments, and I'm just excited to be here with you all today. Yay! It's time to elevate. All right, so let's get in and get on with it. I'm glad that I'm loud and clear to you all. All right, so you're welcome to the Elevate Conference. And guess what? It's our first virtual conference at the Leading Ladies Business Institute. And I'm just excited that we are having this. You know, and I've been wondering, why haven't I had this all the while? So you're welcome on board, beautiful ladies. And I know we have some handsome gentlemen behind the screen. You're welcome as well. It's great, great, great to have you all here. This is the Leading Ladies Business Institute, and we have a vision to empower Africa one woman at a time. All right, and that's why we are doing this. At LLBI, we are very passionate about women. We love women. Our goal, our objective is to see every woman become financially free, because we know that until women become financially independent, they cannot make certain decisions for themselves. So I'm so excited to be here with you all this evening. And I have about 30 minutes to take you down the road of how to build a business, you know, despite the challenging times, or how to build a successful business, irrespective of what is going on in the economy. And I feel that right now it is important for everyone to learn this simple fact. Now, before I go on, in the month of March, we launched a Women Economic Campaign. Now, I don't know how many of you have heard about our Women Economic Campaign. We launched it in the month of March, and our goal is to empower 10,000 women economically. In the year 2020, we launched a 1,000 Naira campaign. What can you do with 1,000 Naira? Now we have a Women Economic Empowerment Program. It's called WEEP. Now, what we do at WEEP is that we have specific training programs that are aligned, that we have, carefully drafted out for every woman who is either in business or who needs to start a business. All right, and all through the month of March, April, we spent time launching the campaign, and the campaign is still on. All right, so I'm saying this: if you're a woman out there, you need to get on board and be empowered. The inscription on my shirt says, "Empowered women empower other women." And if you've been empowered at LLBI, my question to you is, what are you doing with that knowledge? So it's time that we get other women empowered and on the train. All right, so you need to understand that in the year 2020, we want to empower 10,000 women economically. And guess what? We cannot do that without you. So I welcome you all to come on board with us as we empower women economically, as we transform lives. Until women are economically empowered, they cannot make decisions about what to do or the kind of lives that they want to live. So thank you again, and you are welcome. I'm so excited to have you all here this evening. All right, so let's get on with today's training. If you're coming to LLBI for the first time, we have the mantra here. We say, no excuses. All right, our mantra at LLBI is no excuses. How many BLX students do I have in the building? Can you just give me a thumbs up? All right, if you're a woman who has gone through LLBI, I want to give me a thumbs up in the chat section. Let me see that you are there and you are listening in live. All right, if you have friends who registered for this training program and are not yet here, please get them in the house. Yeah, I can see you all. Thank you for joining. So great to have you here. All right, so let's get on with today's training. Yay, I see you all, my beautiful ladies. You're welcome. I'm so glad you're here. I'm glad you did not miss this for anything in the world. It's going to be 3 whole days that's going to be packed, with training programs that will totally revolutionize your mind. You've never had it before. You've never experienced it before. It's the first time, we're having a conference 3 days in a row. And so I'm so glad. And I know that you're going to learn something from this, and you're going to leave here a better version of yourself. So you're welcome to the Elevate Conference. And tonight, I will be taking you through a short series of how to build a business in any economy. Doesn't matter if it's COVID-19 or whatever is going on in the world. All right, you can succeed and you can have a great business. The first thing, in building a business, you see, if there's anything we teach at the Leading Ladies Business Institute, we tell women that, look, your business is you. You cannot build any business that does not have your personality or does not carry, your personality. Your business reflects you. And so the number one thing, when you are building a business in any economy, I would say the first thing is lead yourself first. Okay, so as I mentioned the point, I want you to type in the chat segment so that I know that you are following. The first thing is lead yourself first. All right, how do you lead yourself first? The first step to building anything of worth starts with you. The development of self is the best investment that you can ever give yourself. Many times I see this happen a lot, you see, because I come in contact with a lot of women who run businesses. And, many times people are more interested in investing in machineries, investing in getting a new shop space, and interested in getting, buying something for their store, buying a machine, and all those things are fantastic. But I tell people this, the very first investment you must have in your business is you. You are your very first investment. You are your most important investment, all right? You need to invest in yourself, all right, for you to be able to build the business of your dreams. And so it's important that you invest in yourself as you build your business. All right, are you still following today? Exactly. So you are the first and most important investment in your business. You're the first and most important investment in your business. Okay. If you are going to build anything of worth, you have to consistently develop yourself through your life. How much have you invested in yourself over the last few years? That's the question I'm asking you. How much have you invested in yourself over the last few years? Can anybody tell me how much have you invested in training programs? How much have you invested in getting a coach? How much have you invested in reading books? How much have you really invested in yourself over the last 1 year or 5 years or 10 years? You see, it's amazing. People think the most important thing that they need when they're starting a business is just a skill. I tell people it is more important to learn how to sell than to learn how to bake a cake, because you realize there are many people, all over the world who bake cakes and do all those things, who know how to sew, who have fantastic skills, but guess what? They don't even know how to sell. And let me ask you, haven't you realized that, it's not only the best products that sell the most? Do you know that? It's not only the best products that sell the most. We have many products that sell that are not even ranked among the best products. Why? Because someone is doing the good job of selling. So how much have you invested in yourself over the last 5 years, over the last 3 years, over the last 1 year? I like to ask entrepreneurs, now listen to this. If you were, listed in the stock market, would you buy your own stock? Some people have never invested in themselves because they don't see themselves as worth it. If you were listed on the stock exchange, let me hear you in the comment segment. If you were listed in the stock exchange market, all right, would you buy your own stock? The question for many people, unfortunately, is that many people will not buy their own stock. My goal for you today is, as you go through this conference over the next 3 days, that you will leave here wanting to invest in yourself a whole lot more. You must decide that you are your best investment. You are your best investment, and nothing is going to take that away from you. You see, let me tell you something. As when you own a business, you are the leader of the organization. And as the leader of the organization, you need to understand that people will catch your attitude, people will catch your behaviors. Guess what? You see, as a leader, you are more infectious than COVID-19. Let that sink in. As the leader of the organization, you determine the direction of your company. If there is a problem in an organization, it's usually a problem of leadership. If you refuse to grow and develop, you put a lead over your business. Do you know that? That when you refuse to grow and develop, you put a lead over your business. If you refuse to grow and develop, your business will not be able to expand. Many times people say, oh, I have a goal. I want to make 100 million in profit next year. The question I usually ask them is, have you made yourself $100 million investment? Because that's where it starts from. You become a leader when you develop a vision for yourself and your business. I have a very interesting quote here that I like to read, and it's from Mark Twain. He says that there are 1,000 excuses for failure, but never a good reason. Yesterday, I was chatting with an old client of mine, and she's a fashion designer, and so I was asking, so how is business and all that, and she told me, COVID-19 would not allow us to be great in business. And I said, how dare you make such a terrible mistake? Are there not people, even in this COVID-19 season, who are making a great kill in their business? Never excuse failure as an entrepreneur. Don't say, oh, because of COVID-19 or lockdown, all right, you begin to think out of the box. What else can you do? And that's why it's important that you begin to lead yourself first. All right, you are your most important investment. And when I look at your bank account and I see how much you put into personal development and growth, I know how much you value yourself. You see, if you want to know how people value themselves, look at their bank accounts. If you want to know what people value, look at their bank accounts. It will tell you what they value. If they value personal development and growth, it will show. So what is your value for yourself? Until you begin to see yourself as a great investment, you will not do what it takes to be able to invest in yourself. So number one, who remembers, lead yourself first. Become your most important investment. It's amazing how the wealthiest men in the world still find time to read, still attend training and do all that. My question to you is, what are you doing? All right, you see, poor people say, I don't have time, I can't take that training now, I don't have the money, I can't read that book now. Rich people find time to read those books, attend those trainings against all odds, and do whatever it takes to pay for their training programs. Many people, I realize, love the idea of being wealthy, influential, and successful, but they don't like the idea of doing the work. All right, so what is the most important work you need to do for yourself as an entrepreneur? Who can guess? Let me see if you can guess in the chat segment. What is the most important work you can do for yourself as an entrepreneur? Thank you very much. Immaculate, yes, lead yourself first and become your most important investment. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Great. So we move on to number 2. And number 2 is this. I want you to get a grip of reality. Number 2 is get a grip of reality. It's amazing how many entrepreneurs are not really in touch with their businesses. All right. And I know that because I relate with entrepreneurs day in, day out. I mean, I relate to countless entrepreneurs every day. You know, my day starts with maybe a phone call, you know, a question on WhatsApp. You're right. And when I begin to ask questions, many people cannot answer those questions because they don't have a grip of reality as regards their business. Many entrepreneurs, I realize, don't know what their profit margins are. They don't understand their customer statistics. They don't know who their target audience is. Oh my God, how can you be running a business and you don't know your target audience? I mean, it's like taking a bait to the pond and not expecting a fish to bite. Can you imagine if you take, let's say, an earthworm, you know, to an ocean? What do you think will come to you? The small fishes. And then you are thinking, oh, I'm going to catch a shark today. I'm going to catch a whale today. Guess what? If you want to catch a shark or a whale, you go with a bait that will bring in a shark or a whale to your net. Do you understand what I'm saying? All right, so you must get a grip of reality as regards your business. How on earth can you run a business and not be absolutely clear, and I mean 110% clear on who your market audience is? Who are they? Who are your target audience? If I ask you, there's this training we do at LLBI. It's called the business evaluation. So yeah, when we have a free training, we ask entrepreneurs, you know what, come for a business evaluation session so that you really know where your business is. And then when I begin to ask questions like, what's your best product? People can say, oh, I have this particular product that sells well. And the question is, why does it sell well? Many of them cannot answer the reason why those products sell well. Not too good, not too good. You must get a grip of reality as regards your business. When you understand who your target audience is, where they are, what are their demographics, what are their psychographics, why they act the way they act, why do they make the decisions that they make? Where are they? Why can you find them? What kind of language do they speak? All these things are important in deciding and knowing the best strategies for your business. All right. What is your cash flow like? What's your best-selling product or service, and why? You see, all these questions I'm asking are very important. If you're going to be a strategic entrepreneur in such uncertain times, it means that you have to be ahead of the game. And at every step of the way, you have to be completely aware of what is going on in your business. And so this is what we tell entrepreneurs when they come to LLBI. All right, we say, work on your business and not in your business. So this is what usually happens. Many times entrepreneurs are running their businesses and they are working in their business and not on their business. So when you work in your business and not on your business, you don't have foresight. Foresight is very important, in setting up your business. Foresight is very, very important in determining how great and how far your business will go. All right. Having said that, now my time is running so fast. Oh my. All right, so let me move very quickly. You see, it's difficult to see the loopholes in your business if you're not working in your business. And many times you need a consultant to tell you, what is going on in your business and what you need to change. Okay, it's amazing how, we're every day in our businesses, but many of us don't know the problems or the challenges that we have. So it's not enough to know how to sew, how to bake, or how to do all those things. You definitely must also have oversight over your business. I remember, was it last year or early this year, somebody sent me a message and said, oh, PI, I need 1.5 million naira loan for my business. And the next question I asked her was, okay, so what was your turnover in the year 2019? She said, oh, I don't know. I only know my turnover for November and December. I said, I said, okay, so which of your products sold well, in 2019? And why? She says, oh, I don't really know. I think it's this product. And then I asked her, so how did you decide that your business actually needs 1.5 million naira? You see what I'm saying? You cannot be a novice entrepreneur. If there's anything I know that an entrepreneur must never stop doing throughout their entire life is what I call constant and never-ending improvement. All right, and I need to run really fast. My time is fast spent. Number 3. Stay connected to your vision. Now I'm a number 3, and I say stay connected to your vision. Oh God. Sometimes when I say this, it's amazing how people start businesses without a vision. That is preparing for failure. You must never lose face of your vision. One of the ways that we get through hard times or build a business that we want in any economy, listen to this, everyone. I need you to listen. One of the ways that we get through hard times or build the business or the life of our dreams is to design the future that you want. Without clarity or vision, you cannot achieve anything worthwhile in life. Do you understand that? Without a clear vision for your business, you cannot grow that business. So what is your vision for your business? Do you have a vision in the first place? You know what? It's okay to stumble upon a business idea. It's okay to stumble upon an opportunity. But when you are done, what else do? You must never, and I say you must never ever, continue a business without a vision. You see, there's a very popular scripture that says, if there's no vision, the people cast off restraint. It means that the people cannot pursue a goal to the end if there is no vision. Without clarity of vision, you cannot achieve anything worthwhile. All right. So why does your business exist? What will your business be doing 100 years to come? In 20 years, what will your business be doing? Some people cannot even see beyond the year 2021. Talk of saying, oh, what will happen in the year 2100? You see, the kind of life that you want to live, let me just tell you this, all right, will not just drift to you. The kind of marriage you want will not drift to you. The kind of job will not drift to you. The kind of business you want or the kind of life you want must be designed. You must have designed your life the way you want it. You must have designed your business. And the first step to designing that is a vision clarity session. Now, let me say this, all right? If you don't know what to do, if you don't have a vision, get on board at LLBI, all right? We're hosting a vision clarity session for entrepreneurs soon. And guess what? We're only taking 10 women on board. And once we take those 10 women on board, that session is closed, all right? So if you want to get on board the vision clarity session, please, send us an email, all right, at leadingladiesfoundation@gmail.com or at info@leadingladiesbusinessinstitute.com. All right. So send us an email. Us a WhatsApp message, all right, what in that vision clarity session. It must be designed. Schedule a day, settle down, get clarity, and you understand what you don't schedule will not be done. All right, stay connected to your vision and review it at all times. Your vision is what energizes you. Your vision is what gets you spurred on. Your vision is what keeps you going, irrespective of what is going on around you. Number 4, stay focused on the achievement of your dreams. Oh my God, I feel like jumping and shouting and saying this right now. Stay focused on the achievement of your dream. Do not allow anything or anyone sway you away. Are you listening? Can you type in number 4 in the chat segment so that I know that you are following? Stay focused on the achievement of your dreams. Guess what? Without goals, you will grope in the dark to try and accomplish your dreams. All right. Someone say that goals is the foil in the furnace of achievement. Goals as the foil in the furnace of achievement. Without goals, you will grope in the dark. Without goals, you will not be able to move forward quick enough. Without goals, you will find yourself hesitating every step of the way, wondering what to do. Goals give your vision, as a pillar to stand on. Are you still listening? Goals give your vision a pillar to stand on. Without goals, you cannot move forward significantly. All right. Now I know that many people do not understand the power of goals, which is why you must sign up at LLBI, sign up for any of our training programs. You see, the worst thing you can do for yourself is start a business as a novice. Many times people think, oh, I don't have to spend that much money getting a training program. But let me tell you something that I know life will always teach us. You see, life is a school. It's either you go to the school of mistakes and regrets, or you enroll in a school like LLBI. All right. So enroll, get trained. At the Vision Clarity session, of course, we're going to talk about goals. We have several training programs at LLBI. It's either the basic leadership and entrepreneurship course or the business startup course, or you want to do a sales management and marketing course. Whatever it is, wherever you are, whether you're a mompreneur, whether you're a novice of business, whether you don't even have a business idea, guess what? We are here for you at LLBI. And so I mentioned 4 things. I want you quickly in the chat segment, help me reiterate the 4 things that I mentioned. If you're going to build a business that will last in any economy, and I mean any economy, all right, can you go very quickly, list the 4 things that I mentioned if you're going to succeed in any economy? And I have one last one, number 5. I'm wondering who can guess what number 5 will be? Who can guess? What do you think number 5 will be? What do you think number 5 will be? I'm waiting. So I'm looking at the chat. Yes, invest in yourself, lead yourself first. Yes, great. Someone says number 5 will be consistency. All right, keep it coming, keep it coming. What do you think number 5 will be? Someone says discipline, keep it coming. All right, let me see who can guess. Who can guess? Someone says keep developing yourself. Great, keep it coming. Someone says determination, love what you do. Okay. Someone says persistence. All right. Someone says implementation. Okay. Someone says stay focused. All right. All right, keep it coming. Let me see. Oh my God, I love you up there wherever you are. You are just super amazing. She said, get a mentor. Oh my God. You see, that's something Dr. Follow will always say. Never assume that you know anything until you have been trained. And that is so true. Never assume that you know anything until you have been trained. Get a mentor, get a coach. Number 5, get a mentor or get a coach. That is the last one I'm giving you for tonight. I'm so glad you joined on this session. And I know that my time is up and I have to be out of here like right now. I know, right? All right. But listen, those 5 things are very, very important. We cannot overemphasize this. Now, the reason why we started the Leading Ladies Business Institute is because we saw a need in every woman, to thrive in that community. You see, an LLBI is beyond having a coach who is, literally and passionately concerned about you, is the fact that you also have a community of women who are go-getters, who are in the same place as you are, who are going to be cheering you on and spurring you on and helping you achieve your goal. How can I say this louder? Get in a community that makes you accountable. Get in a community that forces you to grow. Get in a community that releases the real woman that you are on your inside. All right? Quit making those excuses. Only failures make excuses. Only pitiful people make excuses. It's time to get a hold of your life. It's time to get the reins of your life in place. It is time to improve yourself. It is time to invest in yourself. It is time to move your life forward. It's time to accomplish your dreams. Now, I've seen this happen over and over. When women come in contact with us at LLBI, it's almost as if their childhood dreams get reawakened. So get on board, get trained, join the community. Can you hear me, please?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm back. I was lost for a few minutes. I'm not sure what happened. All right, thank God. I'm glad I'm back. All right. I'm glad I'm back. All right, so what we okay, I was reiterating what we were talking about. All right, the 5 steps that you need to take, okay, to ensure that your business succeeds in every given economy. I like to tell people it's not about what is going on the outside, it's more about what is going on your inside. Thank you, I'm glad to be back here. What is going on your inside? You know, what are your thought patterns? How are you thinking? What's your mental development like? Do you even have a plan for mental development? You would never find a wealthy man who does not have a training and a development plan. All right, what is your plan to improve yourself for the long haul? What is your plan to develop your mind? You know, when I tell people that you find out someone like Warren Buffett is reading 500 pages every week, I mean, that's about over the average book that he reads every single week. I mean, that would be about an average of 50 to 52 books in a year. There is no way you would do that. There is no way you attend training programs. There is no way you'll be in a community that forces you to grow and you will not become a better version of yourself. All right, and now let me say this, all right? Look at this. Let me say this. Can you still hear me, please? Can you still hear me? Please let me know that you can hear me. All right, great. Thank you. I'm glad that you can hear me now. All right. Thank you. And thank you for staying on board. Thank you for being here as well. Okay. Okay then, so I'm clear. So yes, back to my you know, making sure that you are intentionally developing yourself over a long period. Look, the personal development and growth is not something you do for a period of 3 months. I tell people, you are grown, you are 35, you are 40, you are 55. You did not become who you are in just one day. And guess what? Being in a training program for 3 months as well will not cut it. It will be the beginning, but that's not the end. Just the same way that no matter how much we grow, we never stop taking care of ourselves. You know, we never stop being concerned about our health and how we look on the outside. It's the same way. Your mental development and growth is as important, if not more important, you know, than how you look on the outside. And so as you lead Elevate Conference, the only way that you can elevate consistently is to improve yourself, is to consistently grow. And guess what? Growth does not just happen. Growth only happens in an enabling environment. Now, I need someone to put that for me on the chat segment. All right. How does growth happen? Growth only happens in an enabling environment. Can someone help me put that in the chat segment? I need to ensure that you're hearing me loud and clear. Growth, I said, only happens in an enabling environment. All right, so are you in an enabling environment? Exactly, thank you. My time is up now. The next speaker is ready and I had to leave. All right. But let me just see you put in the chat segment. What are you going to do from today? From tonight, what are you going to do? What are you making up your mind to do? All right. I want you also to visit our website, www.leadingladiesbusinessinstitute.com. We have an array of training programs. You shouldn't miss any of this. Get on board. Get in a community of women who are empowered and who are living empowered lives. All right. So someone says, be more intentional about my personal development. Yes. Growth only happens in an enabling environment. Absolutely. Someone says, I will start growing myself and reading books. Someone says, I will invest in myself. Trisha says, attend more trainings. Absolutely. That's great. Kemi says, I would invest in myself. All right. Sheila says, I'm going to develop myself through training. Someone says, I'm going to get a mentor in LOBI. I love you already. All right. Okay. Write 500 words daily. Great.
attend more trainings, personal development apps. Great. All right, I'm going to call out the website again. I saw someone asking a question. It's www.leadingladiesbusinessinstitute.com. leadingladiesbusinessinstitute.com. And guess what? We have a free coaching session coming up. Go to the website, go register, and get on board. All right. Leave the ignorant zone. Come to the zone of informed and intentional people. Someone says, invest in myself and get a mentor and also attend training. Awesome. Great, great, great. Beautiful. Now, if you've ever been in any of our growth environments, any of our training programs, what are you going to do next? Take another training program. All right. Don't just let it end there. If you are going to consistently win, let me tell you this. You must consistently improve yourself. It's called the law of incremental improvement. All right. It's called the winning edge concept. All right, go and study about it, the winning edge concept. If you would win, you know, they say that the horse that wins the race wins only with a nose. All right, that's by consistently improving and developing yourself. All right, so it's now time. Get on the groove, ladies. Be trained, be empowered, get on board, get and join the empowered women tribe. Empowered women like us love to empower women always. I'm so glad I was able to stay with you here tonight. And our very next speaker is here, and she'll be coming on board shortly. She's somebody I totally respect and someone I totally love. Thank you so much, and have a great evening. Question from someone.
Research on SMEs reveal that 50% of SMEs do not go past the 5-year mark. And of the remaining 50%, a large percentage remains small and are hardly handed over to the next generation. This is due to the lack of quality or adequate business, financial, and leadership education. This lack of knowledge is the foremost cause of failed businesses in Africa. At the LLBI, we have a vision to empower the 21st century woman economically. We equip, train, and empower her with adequate knowledge on how to start, operate, and grow a sustainable business venture. The Basic Leadership and Entrepreneurship course is the flagship course of the Leading Ladies Business Institute. On this course, participants will learn the fundamental skills required to establish sustainable business ventures. The BLEC runs for 12 intensive weeks with a focus on transforming women into business leaders. LLBR makes the BLEC even more accessible by making available flexi payment plans that will allow you to enjoy world-class business education without breaking the bank or a sweat. Refuse to allow any excuses hold you down. Begin your journey to exploits in business, finance, and leadership today. Enroll for the Basic Leadership and Entrepreneurship course. Research on SMEs reveal that 50% of SMEs do not go past the 5-year mark. And of the remaining 50%, a large percentage remains small and are hardly handed over to the next generation. This is due to the lack of quality or adequate business, financial, and leadership education. This lack of knowledge is the foremost cause of failed businesses in Africa. At the LLBI, we have a vision to empower the 21st century woman economically. We equip, train, and empower her with adequate knowledge on how to start, operate, and grow a sustainable business venture. The Basic Leadership and Entrepreneurship course is the flagship course of the Leading Ladies Business Institute. On this course, participants will learn the fundamental skills required to establish sustainable business ventures. The Black runs for 12 intensive weeks with a focus on transforming women into business leaders. LLBR makes the Black even more accessible by making available flexi payment plans that will allow you to enjoy world-class business education without breaking the bank or a sweat. Refuse to allow any excuses hold you down. Begin your journey to exploit in business, finance, and leadership today. Enroll for the Basic Leadership and Entrepreneurship course.
Banke Adebayo is a virtual assistant coach and Instagram strategist. She is a serial entrepreneur who started her first business when she was 13 and has successfully run multiple businesses and mentored leaders. She resigned from her job in 2012 to start her interior design business, and in 2016 started her virtual assistant business. Banke believes that every woman should be financially independent and is dedicated to helping them set up profitable work from home. Join Banke Adebayo at the Elevate conference this weekend. Banke Adebayo is a virtual assistant coach and Instagram strategist. She is a serial entrepreneur who started her first business when she was
my video,
and has successfully run multiple businesses and mentored leaders. She resigned from her job in 2012 to start her interior design business, and in 2016 started her virtual assistant business. Banke believes that every woman should be financially independent and is dedicated to helping them set up profitable work from home. Join Banke Adebayo at the Elevate conference this weekend.
Hello. Hello, good evening. Can you hear me loud and clear? Hi. Let me know if you can hear me. Hi. Okay, so thank you so much for having me. It's so good to be here. I'm super excited to be here. Can you tell that I'm excited? Thank you so much, Pastor Dotun and Pastor Isa, for having me here. I am so grateful and I'm honored, and I'm happy to be amongst women who are very serious about growing their business on social media. Hi everyone. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. So we're up to a good start, right? So let's not waste time. You're here today and you're listening to me because you either want to begin to use social media to promote your services or to promote your business, or you're already doing it and you're not getting the kind of success that you want, right? That is why we're all here today. So social media for SMEs, right? So we all know that it is essential for every business owner to be active on social media these days. I'm going to tell you a quick story. Before COVID happened, I needed to make my hair, and I was like, I carry low cut normally, but that day I felt like, okay, my hair was long enough, let me fix it. But of course, because my hair is on low cut, I don't have a stable hairdresser. So what did I do? As a tech person that I was, I picked up my phone and I Googled hairdressers near me, right? And I found one. So what happened was she came up, she was ranking very high. She was not too far from where I was. And I put a call through to her and I said, hi, are you around? She said, yes. And I'm coming to make one. I said, who is speaking? I said, don't worry, you don't need to know who is speaking. Did you put your phone on or did you put your phone number online? She said, yes. And that's how I got to her. Now, why did I say this story? Social media has leveled the playing field. It has broken the barriers. You can no longer say, because I own a brick and mortar business, all my clients have to come from my environment. No, you're doing yourself a great disservice if that is your mentality. So these days, people are buying online. as a virtual assistant, I work from home, so I barely leave the house. So I can tell you categorically that everything I'm wearing from head to toe, I bought online without leaving my house, including my glasses. Oh, you can't hear me? Hey, people should hear me. Oh. Can you hear me better now? Thank you for that feedback. So I was saying that basically, you know, everything from, including my headband, I bought online, right? So there was the day I went to pick this wig. I went to pick it from my bus stop, and as I was coming, I passed another lady who was selling something similar near my house, and I was like, see this woman near my house. I wouldn't have paid for delivery, or she's so close by. But I didn't know. But of course, I didn't find her because she wasn't online either. So what am I trying to say exactly? What I'm saying is, right now, you need to know. Okay, since people are saying it's a little low, should I move my earpiece? Maybe. Let me try this without the. Let's try it without this, and let's see. Is it better now? Okay, great. Okay, great. Okay, great. Good. That's good to hear. So basically, you need to be online if you want to grow your business. So the playing field has been leveled. There are no borders. There are no boundaries. Because your market, your shop is in Kafanchan, doesn't mean all your clients, all your customers have to be from Kafanchan, right? They can be from any part of the world if you are accessible. Extremely, extremely important. So the first thing that I'm going to say is that when you want to grow social media to grow your business, there are several things today. I heard I have just 5 minutes, right? So I'm just going to see how I can get everything that I have planned, you know, I can deliver it all to you. So on Tuesday, sorry, I'm a storyteller. I tell a lot of stories. I use stories to communicate. So I think on Tuesday or Wednesday also, I put up a post on my Instagram page about 3 different women who will not find paying clients or who will not be able to make sales using social media. 3 different women. 3 different women. Okay? And now I'm going to like mention those women to you. So pardon me. Number 1, pessimistic Peju. Pessimistic Peju. Pessimistic Peju is extremely afraid of being scammed. That's number 1. She is extremely afraid of being scammed. Thank you, Trisha, for liking my stories. Number 2, she's afraid that people will think she's a scammer because she's trying to promote her products on social media, right? And then the third thing is that she doesn't believe that people are making as much money as they said they are making. Somebody came and said she made 400,000 naira as a service provider from clients that she made, that she met on Facebook group. She'd be like, you don't laugh, or where 400,000, just like that. Where is the receipt? I want to see it. She is super pessimistic. That's pessimistic Peju. The second person is Lazy Lucy. Lucy will attend all the live videos that are available on social media. She will buy a couple of courses. She will download all the freebies. She will read them, but she will never implement any of them. Lazy Lucy. Then she will come and say, one coach doesn't know what she's teaching. I signed up, I bought one course from one coach one time. I didn't get much value from it. And then when you ask her, wait, what the coach told you to do, did you do it? No. The activities that were attached to the course, did you do it? No. Everything that you were taught, did you implement it? No. When you say no to every single thing, how are you supposed to get the value? She's lazy. She will prefer to steal other people's content. When people are selling their shoes and their bags on social media, some people will invest in props. She will pick their pictures, and remove their watermark and post it like that. She prefers to steal other people's content. Or you will go to somebody's WhatsApp, somebody created a WhatsApp group to train people. You will go there, steal their content from that WhatsApp group, repurpose it and sell it. It is not your content. You don't know anything about it. You have just stolen. Lazy Lucy. There are people like that. That's number 2. Number 3, listen to them carefully because you might find yourself amongst one of them and I'm going somewhere. The third person is Erudite Abby. How many of you know Erudite? You know Erudite, like those days, that thing, if you want to use it to gum something, if you are not careful, that thing gum your hand, that's the end though. Erudite, you know her? Erudite Abby. She has never purchased anything from anybody on Instagram, but she's selling on Instagram. But she has never slid into anybody's DM and bought one single item. Never. She's never done it before. Super glue. Thank you. When you say come and buy online course, never. She will tell you University of Google has enough content. By the time I sit down with YouTube videos and I pack all of them together, put this together, put that together, I will get what I'm looking for. She will never buy it. She's a self-acclaimed coach. Where did she learn from? Who taught her? Abby, Erudite Abby. Abby, Oda, run Facebook ad. Never. Mark Zuckerberg, he has enough money. Why do I have to give him more money? Okay, use influencers. Me self, what's her name again? Jennifer one, Ayetoro one. I'm an influencer in my own right. I can never ever give anybody money for influence. For why? She doesn't want to pay money. She doesn't want to spend money. Those 3 different women, they will not find paying clients on social media if they are service providers. And they will not find people to buy their products if they sell products on social media. You know why? They have a negative mindset. And that's where I'm going to start from today. It starts with your mindset. See, if I give you plug and play templates that are guaranteed to, let me just say, foolproof systems, that even a fool in his folly cannot mess it up. Yes, so it can be a combination of all 3, but where God help you. But the truth is that if I give you a foolproof system right now with the wrong mindset, you'll still not get results from it. And I'm going to start from there. I'm so particular about mindset because when I started my online business, I was sick. I was recovering from 2 C-sections in 1 year. Long story, not for today. I was nursing a prem baby. Everything was wrong with me that could be wrong with me, and I was at home stuck. I couldn't do anything. But all I had was the mindset, the mind that I can do this thing. If there is anybody in the world that has ever stayed in her home and signed up premium clients right from the comfort of her home, if anybody has ever done it before, I can do it. And that mindset was what helped me, in spite of the fact that everything that could go wrong, as in I should have just set up a pity party for myself and just wallowed in it. So I hold mindset very, very important because your mindset will push you through. It will help you. It kind of boosts your morale. There's something that your right mindset does for you. It makes you see possibilities as like, I beg, this thing is surmountable. We can manage it. It's just a small problem. We'll find our way around it. So the mindset is extremely important. If you ever want anybody to buy something from you on social media, buy something from people on social media, put your money where your mouth is. You want to earn from social media, put your money there. It starts from there. So if you've never bought anything before and you're asking people to come and buy, you think that people are scammers. So why would other people think that you're a scammer too? So because you know that you are not a scammer, you are a legit business owner, you have to believe that there are other legit business owners on social media. Find them and patronize them so that it comes back to you. So you need to have the right mindset, the right mindset. I say things to myself all the time. I am willing to invest in my self-development. I heard when Pastor Isaiah was saying it, I was like, see her just saying, she was just saying my mind. She has focused on part of mine. The right mindset, the willingness to invest in your self-development. You do not know it all. I would rather pay a coach to shorten my journey to my destination than go and sit down on Google and piece information together piece information together, and then at the end of it, I find out that it doesn't really relate to what I need. Why don't I find somebody who has been there, who has slayed all the dragons, right? Who has leveled all the mountains? She has done it before. Oh yeah, come, let me shorten my time. Let me pay you to get what you want, to get what you have, so that I can get what I want. So be willing to invest in yourself. Have the right mindset that you can make it on social media. If people are making legit money using social media as the sole source of traffic for clients, then you too can. So I'm going to start with having the right mindset. Having the right mindset. Okay, so have the right mindset that you can earn a living on social media. You can find premium clients on social media. You can be booked out if you're a service provider on social media. You can find people to buy out your products on social media. Okay, and then never accuse any coach if you don't do the work. So if you do the work, you do the activity. I sell as a virtual assistant. I have virtual assistant courses that I sell. And unfortunately for this lady, she came to me, funny enough, I gave her access to that course on a discount because of some things that she said. And she now came and was like, ma, I thought by now I would have started making some money as a virtual assistant. Unknown to her, the platform that I use to host my course has a way to track individual individual students' progress. My brother, okay, my sisters, there are no brothers. My sisters, you know what she did? She had done less than 40% of the whole course. She did less than 40%. She never submitted any activities, but she expects to start making all the money that she needs to make. It's not going to work. So have the right mindset and be willing to put in the work. When you have the right mindset, when you're positive about the results you get, then it is very easy, becomes very easy for you to put in the work. It becomes very easy for you to invest in yourself, invest in your knowledge, and develop yourself so you can get the results that you eventually want. Okay, that's number one, which is your mindset. Number two, can you still hear me? Okay, great. That's good. Number two, some of you, your ideal clients, the people who need your products, the people who need your services, they are on Facebook enjoying themselves, but you are on Instagram hustling. Then you hustle, and nobody buys. Then you wonder, what's going on now? All these people that said they are buying, are they lying? They must be lying. They must be lying. They must be lying. Why am I not buying? The problem is that you are not using the right social media platform for your business. Personally, I only go to Facebook to go and shake the tables. On my Facebook profile, sometimes I might not post in 2 weeks. But when I go there, I want to go and shake the table because of something that has happened, right? But on Instagram, I have committed to showing up a minimum of 4 times every week. Sometimes I show up twice a day. Why? Because I have identified that my clients, my ideal clients use Instagram more than they use Facebook. So you need to identify the right platform for you. I see a lot of people spread themselves so thin. You're on Facebook page, Facebook group, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, only you, and you did not hire a social media marketing firm to manage. How are you going to cope? You spread yourself too thin, and then you don't get any results from it. So what you need to do is focus on, if I were you, I'll focus on one and then add one jar to it. Focus on one social media platform, but make sure it is a platform where your ideal clients are. Now, a lot of people, this is where their problem is. They don't know who their ideal client is. And that's another problem. You don't know who needs you. You don't know who needs your product. You don't need who needs your services. When you don't know them, then it becomes a problem. You need to know them so you know where they're hanging out. Your clients cannot be hanging out on Instagram. Your prospective clients cannot be hanging out on Instagram, and you will be on Facebook hanging out. You guys will never meet. You need to be making noise where they are playing so that they can see you. So you identify who needs you. What are you selling? You sell regenerative products or whatever for grandmas, and you're on Instagram. Please, let me tell you something. My mom is 60 plus. She has Instagram on her page, but you know what she does goes to do there on Instagram? Just look for styles to sew Ankara. That's all. It's the day that she said, I'm offering Ashobanke. Let's go and look for Ashoebi Bella hashtag. Then we go and look for style and download it, and then she walks away. So if your ideal client, if you have products that will benefit her as a grandma, but your Instagram page is bang, 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 you're on the wrong platform, she will never find you. Because that's not what she went there to do. She's not active on that platform. So you need to first and foremost identify who your target audience is. You sell kids' clothes. What kind of kids' clothes do you sell? Do you have within a specific range? So when you sell kids' clothes, obviously you are not targeting the kids, you are targeting the moms. You're not even targeting the dads, because I don't know how many dads actually go out of their way to physically buy. They will give the moms the money, right? It's the moms that do the buying. So you are targeting a specific mom within a specific age range. So if your clothes are for teenagers, you're looking for moms within the age range, within a certain age range, moms that have teenagers. So what do? You go to the platform where those moms are and go and look for them there. Okay, so you are into you are into MLM. MLM, you're into MLM, and you need more people, you need more downlines. You need to identify the kind of people who would most likely join your network marketing business, and go look for them. So the first thing is to identify your ideal clients. When you do that, then you know where they are hanging out. When you know where they are hanging out, you identify their needs. So it's not enough to say, I sell bras for plus size ladies. You also need to identify other needs that come with plus size ladies. So for instance, a plus size lady, you sell bras for plus size ladies, right? Then maybe you also sell, so you would want to find a place where that plus size lady will most likely be looking for solutions to other issues that she may have. Maybe like plus size dresses. Okay, so where is she most likely to go look for those plus size dresses? The other day I wrote a post on Instagram, on Facebook, right, about an ad that I saw. And I knew that person was, as in her ad was totally off, because the ad that I saw, all her dresses were less than size 16. I'm a wrong target for a size 16 dress. You have done wrong targeting. You just wasted your money by showing me that ad, because I'm not gonna buy. So that when you identify who your ideal clients are, it helps you with knowing where they are hanging out, so you go there. It helps you with things like your ads. A lot of you run ads and you don't get anything from the ads. Maybe you're running your ads and targeting the wrong audience. You need to target the right audience to get the right response. Okay, so if you target the wrong audience, they're not gonna buy. So you'd have just wasted your money and nobody eventually bought. Why? Because the people who saw your products or who saw the ad about your services are not people who need them. So now that you know, you need to sit down and identify them. Now that you know who needs you, now that you know who needs your products, right? You know where they are. Now you carry yourself, all your whatever, and move to that platform and go and build a home there. And now that you have decided to use Facebook or you have decided to use Instagram, there are two major things that you're going to do on that platform. Number one, you're going to establish your expertise with your content, and you're going to establish your credibility with your social proof. Establish your expertise with your content and establish your credibility with your social proof. Am I alone? Am I talking to myself? Are we still here? This place was so quiet. I thought you were all sleeping. Abi, are you all vexing? Have I started vexing people? Have I started vexing you? Okay. The copies. Yes, so as I was saying, you need to establish your expertise with your content and establish your credibility with your social proof. Expertise and credibility. Expertise, credibility. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Thank you. No sleeping. No. If you are sleeping, then I need to do something to shake you up. What happens when you go to social media? The first thing you want to do is ensure that the person you're dealing with knows what he or she is doing. Establish your credibility with your social proof. In other words, your testimonials. Okay, how do you streamline the audience who exactly needs yourself? The first thing is to identify what to do. What do you do and who do you do it for? I'm a weight loss coach and I help plus size ladies get the body that they want or get their stomach flat after childbirth. Or I help nursing mothers with tips or tricks on how to get more breast milk flowing. I help nursing mothers do this. I help plus size women find dresses that fit them. I do this. What does your product do and who does it do it for? Basically, that's how to identify who your ideal client is, okay? So you establish your expertise with your content and your credibility with your social proof. Now, there are two things you're looking for when you're looking to buy something from somebody on social media or to hire somebody to offer a service for you. The fact that that person knows what he or she does. Expertise. See, social media, our hands like a, when you're on Instagram, what do you use to scroll? Your thumb. You are just doing like this. If you're going to stop and look at something, it has to be eye-catching, right? Your content. So imagine if all you put on your page, choose. You are my church member, I will mute you. I can't follow you so that I don't say Sister Banky will follow me. And now call my pastor, Sister Banky will follow me. No, I won't follow you, but I will mute you because I'm not always going to buy shoes. But what you want to do is make sure that your content establishes your expertise. Okay, the other day I saw a video, it was hilarious on Instagram. It was Laide Bakare, I'm sure she was laughing, she was joking rather. She had customers, she was selling clothes, fabrics, and somebody came and said, please, you want polish, is it polish cotton or something like that? And she went and picked dry lace and they started laughing at her. Do you know how disgraceful that is? So just think about it. That's what most of you are doing on social media. You just bring the shoes, and all you do is treat social media like you treat a marketplace. You are getting it all wrong. So what you want to do first is establish the fact that when it comes to shoes, I'm the bomb diggity. You are looking for anything about shoes, come to me. So how do I do it? I will create content that tells you how to style certain shoes, the kind of shoes you have, what kind of skirts work with specific types of shoes, right? What kind of color shoes to match with what color dress. That's the content I want to see. How to take care of my shoes so that my heels don't wear out. How to take care of my shoes. I have suede shoes. The first time I bought suede shoes, I used water to clean it. What do you think happened to the shoes? It was dead and gone. But just imagine if I had found content on social media that told me that if you don't use water to clean suede shoes or you just finish the life of the shoes, you should dust it, right? That's what you should do. So basically, your content will make it top of mind, will put you right in front of me because I'm always getting tips and tricks on how to use what I currently have. The day I need shoes, who do you think will come to mind first? The lady that I muted 3 weeks ago because she wants to flood my timeline with shoes, or you that you've been telling me how to take care of the ones that I currently have. So whatever it is you're doing, your basic aim or objective should be first and foremost to establish your expertise in whatever field it is. The other day I used an example of when I first had my baby Toluani, my eldest. I remember I bought lots of sleep suits. They were so cute. After 2 or 3 washes, they were like, it took me a while to realize I was washing it the wrong way. So imagine you sell kids' clothes, you sell kids' dresses. Part of your content should be how to take care of it. What type of detergent to use. If your baby, do you know some kids react to perfume from detergents, right? You teach. Tell people, let people know that when it comes to baby things, if you have any issues, come to me. When I have issues, I come to your page, Abby, to get answers. The day I need baby things, what would I do? I'll come to your page to place orders. So establish your expertise. You're a service provider. You manage social media pages. Somebody said, I manage social media pages. She was looking for work. And I said, okay, send me your Instagram link. Let me check out your page. When she sent me, I said, I'm too nice. My first inclination was to send her my link for social media management for beginners. Madam, you do not need to, you are not in the position to manage people's pages. You need to hire a social media yourself, a social media manager yourself. Because this your page doesn't look like that of a social media manager. When I started my VA business as a social media manager, one of the things that helped me, that I heard a lot of, was, I love your page. Can you replicate what you have right now on my page? Why? Because I had to establish the fact that when it comes to this social media thing, I know it all, but how would I establish it? So, my content. So somebody is just scrolling through. What's going to make her stop and read my caption? Have you forgotten it's not Facebook? If it's on Facebook, people read your caption. You can put up a caption without image, right? But on Instagram, it's the image first. So if the image does not do the stopping, nobody reads your caption, no matter how brilliant your caption is. They started giving me time. Oh yeah. Establish your credibility. What does it mean? You show social proof. A lot of you, all you do is tell people, come and buy. You can't hear me again. Maybe my phone. What happened though? If you can still hear me, let me know. The internet is gone.
It's not very stable. No, it's on. It's just the stability.
Okay, so you can hear me now, right? Right, okay, great. So let's quickly roll through this. Establish your credibility using your social proof. If anybody has ever bought from you, let people know that people have bought from you. You know why? People tend to buy from other people, if somebody has bought from that person before. How would I put it now? People are more confident, right, to purchase from someone who has been patronized before. Nobody wants to be the guinea pig. Some of us are more, how would I put it now? We are more, we are braver. Some people are braver than others, right? Or more brave. What's the correct thing? Yes, so some people will go and test the waters, but some people will wait until others have tested the waters. So what you want to do is let people know that people are buying from you. People are getting results from my products. People are getting results from my, yes, more spontaneous. Thank you, audacious. Thank you. And there's English in this room. So people are buying from me. People are getting results from my products. People are getting results from my coaches. People are happy with my services. Establish your credibility. So as you create content to establish your expertise, use your social proof to establish your credibility and sell in the process. Okay, very, 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 very important. Finally, use all the tools that are available for you. One, if you are a business owner and you have a Facebook page, you should have a Facebook shop. have a Facebook shop. You can run ads to your Facebook shop. You can make sales from your Facebook shop. If you don't have a Facebook shop, you're doing yourself a great disservice. 2, go and sign up for Google My Business. Remember that lady I told you about in the beginning, who I was able to find using Google search? It's because she had Google My Business. She didn't have a website. All she did was have Google My Business. And then she made sure that when people came to her, to her shop, they would check in. So the more people were checking in there, the higher she began to rank. So if you're a brick and mortar business, have Google My Business. It is very, very, very important for visibility. So I had 10 minutes. I still have more time, my time is gone. Any questions before they put me out of here? Can you still hear me? Okay, great. So that's about it, I think. I'm just going to wrap it up here. No questions for me? Quality pictures. Yes, scroll worthy. Remember I told you the thumb effect, it has to be eye-catchy to get people to stop, right? And read the caption, especially if you're on Instagram. So invest, remember the invest. If you do training business, do you need Google My Business? Yes, you know why? People will search you out. People will search you. So when they search you out, you want more searches to come up than your Facebook profile, right? Nobody wants to see your Facebook profile. What wants to see is what you're doing. So if you don't have a website, Google My Business will help you. It will come up with the, details of what to do and how you can be reached and all that. It just essentially increases your visibility. WhatsApp. My IG handle is I am Banke Adebayo. Facebook and Instagram, which is better for business? The one that is better for your business is where your clients are hanging out. So what works for the goose will not always work for the gander. I could be, cashing out on Instagram, and Facebook still remains, something that doesn't really give me much money. The important thing is where your people are. That's where you should be. How many times should you post on your wall? There is no specific number of times you should post on your wall. Just make sure that you show up and stay true to your schedule. Do a minimum of 3 times a week, a minimum. If you could do once a day, do once a day. But I basically I committed to 4 times a week. If I can do more than that, then I show up. Thank you. My website, bankeadebayo.com. WhatsApp, yes. WhatsApp is a gold mine that a lot of you are not harnessing. The first thing you need to do is to get WhatsApp for Business, okay? Then there is a space on WhatsApp that they call I think it's catalog. Put all your products there and price them, and then send it to people who request about it. Instead of just, somebody sent me 42 pictures of a wall. Trust me, I do open it though. That guy has been saying good evening, ma, for the last 2 months. I've not greeted him. I'm afraid of all these WhatsApp messages. So just imagine having to bombard somebody with all the different options that you have. That's number one. Number 2, stop abusing your WhatsApp status. Like I told you, I have church members on my WhatsApp status. I cannot unfollow them, I cannot block them, but I can mute them, right? Because all you do is put shoes on your WhatsApp status or dresses. Nobody wants to see that. Your WhatsApp status is for, so put your content, put some funny things, create a healthy mix of content, right? Like have a great cocktail of content so that people are laughing, joking, but then you are selling, right? Instead of muting you. So many of you are on mute, you don't know, on WhatsApp. In order to get Facebook shop, you need to have a Facebook page. When you set up a Facebook page, it brings up the option of a shop there. So you can just upload your product and include the amount. I don't know if Facebook still receives payment on behalf of people, but there was a time that Facebook will receive payment on your behalf. I'm not so sure about that anymore. Okay, so I see there's some questions here. Let me just quickly get that. What social media page is my target? It depends on the type of food. It depends on the type of food that you do. Do you cook for people to keep in their houses? So what age range are people who need this food? So is it people who are working class? For instance, you'll be targeting somebody who is like me. I'm always so busy, so I try to cook in bulk and put in the freezer. Okay, you're not targeting grandmas, right? And you're not targeting the young ones. So you are looking to either maybe get hired by somebody who is within the age range of maybe 30 to 50, right? Where are they hanging out? You find most of them on Instagram. So you have to be creative with that. It's not just put food picture all the time. Do some tutorials, give some kitchen tricks. For instance, I didn't know that aluminum would take off garlic smell from your hands until I saw it on Instagram. Have I forgotten? No. Do I know the page? Yes. If I need food tomorrow that she does, will I go there? Of course. Why? She has taught me something in the past, and so I remember her for that. How many influencers can you hire for showed up or 20? What it basically does.
Are you done?
Sorry about that. Okay, so what was I saying? I forgot to. Please ask again. Ma, there's a saying that yes, I train. You can send me a message and I will respond and let you know how I train. Ma, there's a saying that if your price is too high when you start, people won't really buy. What is it? What if your selling is worth the price? Then go after people who will buy them. Trust me, somebody is willing to buy them. And somebody is not buying from somebody because he feels that it's too cheap. So it means you're promoting your products to the wrong audience. Somebody comes and says, I want to become a virtual assistant, I want to buy virtual assistant course. It's 45K. It's so expensive. I know what I put into it. I know what it's worth. When the people who need it find it, they will what? They will pay. Remember that you're not called to every Tom, Dick, and Harry. You have specific people who need your products and who will buy them. Look for them. Position yourself to be found. Yes, influencers, yes, make sure that you use influencers. If you could use them once a month is good. What it does is basically puts you it puts you before people who have never met you before. What we are looking for is visibility. It's a numbers game. So if I'm able to show myself to 100 people, probably 10% of those people will work with me. So the more people I show myself to, the higher the percentage of people who eventually work with me. So it's a numbers game. So if you think about it like that, then you use as many influencers as you can. But make sure that the influencers you're not using them because they've worked for other people. You're using them because they have the ears of your ideal client. So if you're using, and let's say Tiwa Savage, for instance, is an influencer example, but your ideal client is somebody like who is within my age range or a Christian like me, and you go and give Tiwa Savage money to target me, you're wrong, but you're not finding me on Tiwa Savage's page. I don't have a problem with that. I'm just saying. So you need to ensure that you use an influencer that has the ears of your ideal clients. You find the one that works for you. Work with your budget. Regarding influencers, aren't they very expensive to engage? Work with your budget. Work from where you can to you get to the one that you can actually, like, I know the last time I hired Lasisi Elenu for my clients, they paid him 480K. That was like 2 years ago, but they paid. So it depends on what you want, the kind of traction you want, but it's always good to start small until you're able to hire the type of influencer that you want. My IG handle, I am Banke Adebayo. Please, what are influencers? Okay, basically an influencer is somebody who has the ears and the eyes of a particular type of person, of a particular demographic. So that person basically is who they look up to for a specific thing. For instance, Sisi Yemi, she's a blogger. I'm sure you know her. A lot of women in their 30s, in late 20s to their late 30s, look up to her for fashion, for family issues, and for food and all that. So she's an influencer in that area. I worked with a client at one time that gave Sisi Yemi a bomber jacket. That bomber jacket, we didn't sleep. Why? Because a lot of people who follow Sisi Yemi wanted the same type of bomber jacket that she wore. That's an influencer, somebody who can influence people to purchase a particular product or service because they look up to them. My number, 08057318188. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. I think I've answered as many people as I can. Yeah. So thank you for a wonderful time. I had fun and you guys are so engaging. I did Facebook advert, but those that place orders were people far away from my location and the delivering charges more than the price of the product. So they're complaining and couldn't pay. What do you think? Okay, great. So when you're faced with a problem like this, when you're faced with things like this, you need to first of all identify and start with an audience that is within your location, especially if it is delivery based. And it's more difficult if the delivery fee is higher than the product, then there's a problem, especially from far away. So what you want to do is when you're running such ads, you might consider giving discounts on delivery fees. Look for somebody who you can liaise with so that you can reduce the delivery fee. And instead of selling your products by unit, you might want to consider selling the bulk. So that, let's say for instance, now this particular thing costs the amount for you to buy these things, not as much as the delivery fee, right? So you now begin to think, why not, when you're making your offer to your audience, how about you sell a stack, probably 3 or 6 of this at a reduced price so that the delivery fee makes sense. Do you understand? You can think about that. So there are two things. You can start with your environment, but then when you're targeting people who are far away, how about you give them a bundle? That's the name, yes. Create a bundle pack for them so that the delivery fee makes sense for what they are purchasing. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys are so engaging. I had fun. Thank you, Pastor Dotun, and thank you, Pastor Isoa. I had fun. 08057318188. Oh, thank you, Olamide. I appreciate you. Thank you, Elizabeth, Joy, Idris, Praise, Miriam, Olajumoke, Lydia. Okay, so there's one more session, you guys, to hang around. There is one last session, okay? So thank you so much. Say me hi on Instagram and follow me. And I'll follow you back. Okay, bye-bye.
what the world would look like if more women were empowered today. Globally, women have long suffered stigmatization and marginalization, as many lack access to quality education, healthcare, and the right of choice. Dreams are left unfulfilled and potential unharnessed. In the last few years, however, the African continent has experienced a revolution leading to financial literacy among women. Even though the number of women who do not reach their full potential due to the uneven playing field is still very high. The Leading Ladies Foundation has taken a strong stand in helping the African woman rise and fulfill her potential through the launch of the Women Economic Campaign in collaboration with the Leading Ladies Business Institute. It is established that financial and business education is the key to unlocking the golden door of freedom, especially for women. Statistics show that the highest share of women in the workforce globally are found in Africa. However, many of these women are more likely to be in informal employment or running small businesses. African women are less likely to be entrepreneurs, and even when they do venture into entrepreneurship, the enormous challenges of running a business in a volatile economy cripples their creativity and limits their success. Women face far more disadvantages in starting businesses. In 40% of economies, women's early stage entrepreneurial activity is significantly low. It is clear has a long way to go when it comes to unlocking gender dividend through the economic empowerment women. By creating power in one woman, an entire community also solution can be transformed. This is why the Leading Ladies Foundation has begun a relentless campaign towards bridging this gap. Through our training, the Women Economic Empowerment Program, our objective is to increase access to knowledge. There's a paradigm shift in the 21st century woman, empowering her to make life choices, business decisions, especially in a rapidly evolving economy. Do you have a group of women to empower or sponsor? Our fine array of facilitators who support women empowerment are on board to train the women. By 2030, we would have accomplished all sustainable development goals aimed at equality and inclusiveness, making this world a better place. There is strength in unity only if we work together. With the price of a moderate meal, a generation can be raised. 1,000 naira only. Join us today. It takes a village to accomplish this huge dream. Be a part of those making the dream of women a reality. Empower Africa, one woman at Leading Ladies Foundation, a beacon of hope for women across Africa.
Hello, good evening. Can you hear me? Hello, good evening. Okay. Hi. Okay, fantastic. Good evening, all. My name is Onye Okocha. My name is Onye Okocha. I'm also called Onye the Empowered Woman. I am the creative director of Cairo Street. It's a quintessential baking company that is situated in Ilupeju. I'm also the lead facilitator for Cairo Street Academy, where we produce world-class bakers. Our goal is to be a bridge between, okay, I can see myself now. I was having issues because I wasn't really seeing myself. Now, our goal is to be a bridge between the having properly skilled workforce and access to quality education without breaking the bank. Well, a few years ago, Onye wasn't this amazingly confident woman. A few years ago, Cairo Street was in existence, but it wasn't this beautiful story we're still becoming. You know, I was still grappling with being one of the fishes in a very large sea. If you know what the baking industry is like, the competition is fierce. There's so much going on. In fact, it was amazing that in my very compound, I had another baker. On the same street, we had how many people? So I had the hunger to distinguish myself. I just wanted to stand out. I needed the requisite information. I just needed to find a way. Needed to find a way to just be more, because I knew there was more to me than there was then. There was a chance meeting with some amazing ladies at a meeting of cake makers. Then, suddenly these two women were talking about Leading Ladies Business Institute, how then one of the bakers there, really, we knew her a few years ago. Nobody actually knew her, but suddenly she was just trending. She was everywhere. She was doing competitions and winning sale. She was just, and this was someone that, So it got me thinking, and she said, really, the change came when she met LLBI. She went through the basic leadership and the basic leadership course. She was made to read books, and from a very swanky Okoro Ninja kind of status where nobody thought she would had anything to offer, she became, and she still is trending in the industry. Now that got me thinking. For me, I believe strongly, and I know strongly that there's more to me than I can't just be part of the statistics. I can't just be part of the numbers. That I had to distinguish myself. So I got really intrigued. So by the time they said, okay, put down your nails if you're interested in getting more information, I did, and in no time they followed up. So my journey began. Sorry, with my girl going up and down. Yes, it's part of the effect of being an LLBI grad. We are always fully booked. My staff, every one of them is still here, and it is 9 p.m. because we have so much work to do. They will end up sleeping here. There's no doubt about it, because it's 9 o'clock. They're not going anywhere. So, first things first. What struck me about LLBI is the fact that it is very women focused. Whether you like it or not, you see what it's doing with women is plenty. From family, emotional issues, husband, this, that. In fact, at that point in my life, I would say I was an emotional wreck. Even though I have this I shan't agree kind of position, I always had a smile on my face. But I was dealing with a lot of hurt, a lot of pain. I had lost my husband in the Dana crash, with all the drama with in-laws, court case, this, that, and running a business that is in a highly saturated industry. The struggle was real. But coming into LLBI, first things first, there was an acknowledgement of, okay, fine, we understand you are a woman, yes. You get the hug, you get the warmth, but even at that, they push you that there's more to you. That beyond the pain, beyond everything that is going on, the world needs to hear you. You need to manifest so that there's so much in you for the world to see. And the journey began. Thank you. And the journey began. Okay, I will say, during those days, it was tough. I often had to bring my little daughter with me to class. I would come late, but they would smile and say, okay, fine, you're still going to finish your assignments. You're still going to read all your books. You're still going to submit everything. LLBI pushed me hard. But look at me today, down the line. Cairo Street is on the radar. Cairo Street is trending. And the amazing part of it is, I would even say that the lessons from LLBI were not even, for me, it didn't even strike me so much when I was there, because I had so much going on. But as time began to go on, when I came in contact with different issues in my business, I would remember, oh, what did Isoa say? What did they say? Now, my marketing game, because you know that any business without marketing is hogwash, right? No matter how good your product is, if the market does not know you have it, it goes to power zero. LLBI taught me to be in the faces of my customers. It broke me away all those, my natural default is, please, I don't want any issues with anybody. It's not by fault. I can't be in your face. But LLBI taught me, you need to market, you need to sell. We're taught how to cast a vision, have a strategy to achieve what you want to achieve, and have weekly goals. Smash this one and move to the next one. So if you're on this call and you have not actually taken a course with LLBI, I can only say, sorry, you are not doing yourself a disfavor. That's where it starts from. Now you're wondering what's all the hype about LLBI. You need to know for yourself, because trust me, now we have I've metamorphized on a personal level. I've metamorphized beyond just doing Cairo Streets. to serving the nation on a national level. From applying myself and the lessons that I learned from LLBI, I'm a master trainer with the Empower Federal Government project under the hospitality industry. I also work on another platform that has to do with access, helping other businesses access some loans and all of that. So that has come from the. So I've left being a swanky, swallowed in all the mess kind of Onye to Onye the empowered woman. And that is what my joy would be, because we are all a light. We should keep shining, irrespective of what you are doing. You need the requisite business and holistic education to move on to the next level. Except you are okay being ordinary, except you're okay just being one of the statistics. But if you're like me and you know that there's more to you, trust me, push yourself. Do something unique. Take that course. Do something. So yes, I'm not like the other speakers. I'm just here to tell you there's more to you than you are right now. And you need a trigger. You need a set of people. You need the holistic environment that will not just push you and make you feel I can achieve this. Would accept your peculiarity as a woman. That yes, there are quite a lot of things that come at you, but even at that, you can do so much with yourself. Yes, they said I had need 5 minutes, but I don't think I need up to 5 minutes. I've said my piece. I have 3 more cakes to we need to cover before the night goes. So I would. No. So having said all this, I'm sure if you have any questions on how you can get you can get holistic business, emotional, whatever it is you need, speak to the LLBI. LLBI is your plug to the future. And we are just becoming, we've gone beyond brick and mortar. Stay tuned. Kairos Street Web Shop is going to be launched next month. Our online learning platform is also going to be launched. Now, where did I get this fund for all of this? LLBI. We were taught to draft a vision board. We were taught to give yourself goals in the next 1 month, next 2 months, the next 5 months. So that's just, it's just amazing. So for me, I hope I have been able to inspire you from the swanky, clueless widow who was grappling with trying to make a living for herself and her daughter, and this enterprising, amazing woman. And since then, I've been featured on TV severally. I've been featured in magazines severally. I've had to speak on blogs and all of that. It came from the impact of knowing who I am, exploiting the God-given potential God has given to me, and being a light to so many. Love you all. The sky is just the beginning for you. Thank you. In case you have any questions, I'm here. And if you're on this call, trust me, you'll be absolutely missing out if you're not following us on social media at Kairos Street, Kairos, then Street, Treats, on Instagram, Facebook, we are Kairos and Kosh. Kairos, Kairos, and then Kosh. And of course, stay tuned. Trust me, it's going to be on your, even if you don't follow us, by the time we launch our website, it will be in your face. There's so much already going on, and the future, the world is waiting for you to manifest. So I believe in you personally. I really do. So just manifest. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, I know I look amazing. As in, I don't look like anything I've been through. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. God bless you all. God bless you all. But it's not just about wishful thinking. Take the step to get better. And beyond that, I've done 3 courses at LLBI now. Yes, that's how amazing it is. You need to keep going. Keep going. Don't just stop where you are or where you are. God bless you. Yes, my name is Onyinye Okocha. I'm also called Onye the Empowered Woman. That's it. Thank you so much. I see the question. Thank you.
Wow, wow, amazing. Wow. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for staying tuned till this time. I believe that you've had an amazing time tonight. Thanks to all our speakers. Thanks to Isoa. Thanks to Banker. Thanks to Ye for making tonight possible. And I believe that each and every one of you have learned something valuable. In fact, many valuable lessons tonight. Now, tomorrow is another day. The Elevate workshop continues tomorrow at 7 p.m. Make sure that you come early because tomorrow is mega super packed. And we have amazing speakers as well for tomorrow's session. So just get ready, clear your calendar and make sure that you are available for the Elevate workshop tomorrow at 7 p.m. And do well to visit our website at www.leadingladiesbusinessinstitute.com and check all our courses. We have the basic leadership and entrepreneurship course. We have the business startup course. We have the sales management and marketing course. We have, a list of other short courses that you can engage yourself with and enrich yourself, continue to grow yourself. We've heard a lot about the need to continue to grow yourself and develop yourself as well as your business. So make sure that tonight before you go to bed, you log on to our website at www.leadingladiesbusinessinstitute.com and check out all the amazing courses that we have lined up for you. Also, do well to follow us on social media. Follow us on Instagram at LLBI_official. That's LLBI_official. And share your experience. Share your Elevate workshop experience with the world because everybody needs to hear what you're hearing tonight. You can also follow us on Facebook at Leading Ladies Business Institute. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we cannot wait to have an amazing session with you tomorrow at 7 p.m. Have a wonderful evening and good night.
What can you do? 1,000. Family. What should we? How about we do it? We need a foundation's women economic capital allow you to empower everyone, which is 1,000 that we just 1,000 and give everyone access to financial education she needs to make her life better and to make the world a better place. Join the Leading Ladies Foundation's Women Economic Campaign today, empowering Africans and Black women to capital. Hi. There's a time in a woman's life where you feel that you have reached rock bottom, especially for women, probably women in career mompreneurs, and you feel that your business is doing so well, but you haven't actually checked your personal life. That was the same experience I had 2 years ago, right before I started Leading Ladies Business Institute. I felt I had reached rock bottom. I shut down my business, of all my stuff, and I was saddled with my 5 months pregnant, and I just felt everything had just gone off the radar for me, and I shut off the entire world. I'm grateful to God today because that's why it's also very advisable for people to have friends. So I had a friend, her name is Nneka, who called me up and asked me what I was doing with myself and invited me for one of the classes at Leading Ladies Business Institute. And when I got there, I was very fortunate to meet up with PB, Pastor Dr. Arifalo, and it was a life-changing experience for me. I realized that for a woman, even when you rock bottom and you feel there's so much not going on for you, you really have to check within yourself. So it's more of a life transformation. It's a personal growth thing. Leading Ladies Business Institute is the best place for any aspiring mom, career mom,
or lady who really want to transform their life. I'll say this too, especially, I'm going to narrow this to especially mompreneurs or career moms that feel that, regardless of all the courses you've attended, the institutes you've attended, the webinars, the seminars, or the network of people you have, you really sometimes need to retreat within yourself and ask yourself a lot of questions. And most of those interesting life questions, the profound, interesting life questions, I got them from LOBI because when I got there, the faculty is so amazing. They really made me re-engage my perception about life. It's not all about having business or career, not about, it's a 360 degree affair. If your mind is not in the right place, if you do not question what your purpose is, you could just work and realize nothing at the end of the day. So many interesting questions. What's your purpose? And what's your major definite purpose? What's that one thing that makes you stand out? What makes you, how do you fulfill your purpose? How do you go about getting the right network of people, utilizing the right people around you to fulfill your purpose? The right place to be is the Leading Ladies Business Institute.